Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh, my dear brothers and sisters and dear viewers of Imam Hussein TV. We are here in Karbala to give you another update, the latest update that we have. We are here at the top floor studio here in Karbala. You can see that there's been a bit of a change here. There's 4 AC units that cover the entire building. There's a stage here for us. Inshallah, this will all be built with your donations, and inshallah you will find it in your heart to help build this place for you, for your children, for your grandchildren, and everyone to hear the message of Imam Hussein alayhi salam. These AC units have cost us $130,000. We need this money to be able to accommodate for everyone, for the shows, for the guests that we have here in Karbala. You can see that from this studio we overlook the beautiful shrines of Abu al-Fadl al-Abbas alayhi salam, Imam Hussein alayhi salam, the Mukhayyam, and right there the construction that's happening at Tel al-Zainabiyya that will be there where Sayyidah Zainab alayhi salam stood and saw the calamities of Karbala. Now my dear brothers and sisters, if we just go behind me here, you can see that there's still a lot of work to be done. The flooring needs to be covered with tiles. Now the walls need to be done, and a lot of stuff in the background that hasn't been decorated or painted. It's literally just bricks. So my dear brothers and sisters, this is the latest update that we have on this studio, and inshallah we will receive your donations to help complete this building for you, for your children, and for your grandchildren. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh.
Assalamu alaikum! Welcome to the Shia Voice. Today, new contestants turn up to the first set of auditions to face their toughest challenge yet, which is to perform in front of the judges to bag one of the 5 places in the semi-finals. It's going to be intense this week, as participants are not only from the UK, but have come from around the globe. The crew prepare for week 5 of auditions, and the judges have seen many talented reciters and speakers so far. However, today they are on the lookout for the extraordinary contestant, as the competition is edging further into the semi-finals.
Just like, don't mess with it.
Yeah, don't mess with it.
Charlie.
Hey.
There you go. Now you judge him.
Look, I put a paper behind my phone. So when I
What
Bus. I think I've already found my winner.
When Mawla Ali speaks, it's like the Quran is talking. We are the vessels. If it wasn't for Mawla Ali, we had nothing to write.
I decided to let you go through to the next round. Well done. Well done.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Dear viewers of Imam Hussein TV, welcome to another episode of the Shia Voice. Assalamu alaikum, wherever you may be. My name is Ali Fadl, and the lovely man behind me is Sayyid Ali Al-Hakim.
Assalamu alaikum.
How are you doing, Sayyid?
Alhamdulillah, you okay?
Fantastic, not too bad.
Been a very intense competition so far, with incredible talents from both far and wide. But the journey for our participants is far from over.
Okay, fantastic. And that journey actually brings them here, on this stage, standing in front of experts within their field. And so, as with all the episodes, we do have a special guest. Today is no different, and I'm delighted to be joined by the world-renowned poet, Tahir Adil. Tahir, assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam. Honored to be here. Excited to see all the talent, inshallah.
Fantastic. So you come from a poetry background. What are you expecting today?
Expecting to see some poetry.
Yeah.
But just to define individual, unique talent, I think the creative world is so wide and broad, so I'm excited to see what's out there.
Fantastic. Tahir, really appreciate that.
Thank you, Tahir. Mullah, you look beautiful today.
Alhamdulillah, thank you so much. And I can also appreciate that lovely tie of yours. It's got roses on them.
Roses are meant to be for Mullah Nazar, but he'll never accept it.
Oh, right. Fantastic. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, we are expecting a wealth of talent today. And so I'm looking forward to welcome the first guest, the first contestant on the Shia Voice for today's episode to kickstart this program, inshallah. Please help me in welcoming the first contestant on the Shia Voice.
As I lay in my thoughts and
My name is Mohammed Mahdi from South London. I'm coming to recite Quran recitation.
Your land is the only...
Okay, Muhammad, you're going to go on stage. How do you feel?
Yeah, excited and nervous at the same time.
Inshallah, you'll channel your nerves for positivity.
Inshallah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Your name?
Mohammed Mahdi.
Muhammad Mahdi. How old are you?
15.
And what will you be reciting for us tonight?
Quran, inshallah.
Where did this love for the Holy Quran come from?
When I was younger, about 5-6 years old, my parents pushed me and boosted me into reciting Quran. Not me also, but Quran is my passion. And inshallah, my brother also, here somewhere in the crowd, gave me a big boost during the pandemic as well. So inshallah, and last week went to say Jalal's Quran circle. And inshallah, in the future, I'll become better, inshallah.
Brilliant. And which surah of the Quran are you going to recite for us tonight?
Surah Baqarah, verse 19, inshallah.
Okay, go ahead with Surah 2 of the Quran.
Before I got on the stage, I felt nervous, but I felt excited at the same time. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أو كصيب من السماء فيه ظلمات ورعد وبرق يجعلون أصابعهم في آذانهم من الصواعق حذر الموت والله محيط بالكافرين يكاد البرق يخطف أبصارهم كلما أضاء لهم مشوا فيه وإذا أظلم عليهم قاموا ولو شاء الله
سمعهم وأبصارهم إن الله على كل شيء قدير صدق الله العلي العظيم.
Quran is a passion for me, and I really enjoy reciting anywhere.
Overall, moderate recitation. So, because we don't have too much time, I have to just give you one or two tips, and then inshallah, I wish all the best for you. You mainly recited in maqam bayati. You didn't go to the higher pitch, to the jawab of the melody. For example, you recited sama. When it comes to sama, you have to show the highness of sama. الذي جعل لكم الأرض فراشا والسماء بناء. You have to show the أرض, the earth, and as well the sama, yeah, because ard is lower pitch, lower part, and the sama is higher pitch. Yeah, you should work on this, and there are many other things. Inshallah, we'll talk after that. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Nazar, please. Nazar.
بارك الله فيك Mr. Muhammad Mahdi Ismail. Okay, Sayyid Jalal talked enough about very, technical things about maqamat and pitch and everything. I have something to say as well. Your speed of Bismillah was not like a speed of A'udhu Billah. When you say A'udhu Billahi Minash Shaitanir Rajim, you have to say Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Look, same speed. You said أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Speed is different. Right. That's number one. The other things I don't want to say no, but there, your voice, it's not. It wasn't forceful, as Sayyid said. The breath was very short. Right. No high pitch. In one sentence, I didn't find enough technique in your voice. But I liked when you said that in pandemic you were practicing Quran better than a lot of other boys, other children who were sitting in front of TV and playing games.
Yeah.
Bravo.
Good encouragement there. Thank you. Thank you very much, Haj Nazar. Sayyid Ammar.
I'm really proud of you. Thank you. Bit stop-start. I just felt that, go on. Push it up a bit. And it was just like, okay, I'm going to... No, wait.
Yeah.
And if you want to be a celebrity in this field, there's no I'm going to and no I'm going to wait.
Yeah, of course.
You've got to go straight in, and then the consequences will come later. Well, I'm really proud of you. You've taken on Surah Al-Baqarah, and you got a great future ahead of you.
Thank you. Sayyid Mesum, lastly.
So, whilst I agree there are things that you need to work on, I think it was a beautiful recitation. I think you're going to be an inspiration for the youth that may be watching the show right now. Keep up the good work. Inshallah, see you soon.
Fantastic. So that brings to a close the judges' feedback. Please, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Muhammad Mahdi Ismail. Thank you.
As the world becomes smaller and not one.
Inshallah, very nice, very nice. How do you feel like it went?
I could have done better, like the judges said. But I think I gave my best shot and I could have done better, but inshallah next time.
محمد علي الركابي, Berlin, Almanya.
MashaAllah, all the way from Germany. So, what are you going to be doing here tonight?
إن شاء الله اليوم نقدم شيء يليق بخدمة سيد الشهداء بعبد الله الحسين إن شاء الله.
And how are you going to win the competition tonight?
هو إحنا إن شاء الله بإخلاصنا لمحمد وآل محمد هم التوفيق يومهم ونقدم إحنا كل ما لدينا.
This is Mullah Muhammad Ali's first performance on a stage.
Mullah Muhammad, you're finally here. How do you feel?
Very good, inshallah.
Go on stage right now. Any nerves? Are you scared?
No, alhamdulillah. إن شاء الله بفضل أهل البيت.
توسل لأهل البيت عليهم السلام.
الحمد لله.
السلام عليكم.
عليكم السلام ورحمة
Your
الله.
name?
محمد علي الركابي.
How old are you?
35 سنة.
35 years of age. What will you be reciting for us today?
إن شاء الله عبوديات لسيد الشهداء لأمير المؤمنين، ولطمية إن شاء الله لأمير المؤمنين ببركة الصلاة على محمد وآل محمد.
اللهم صل على.
التشجيع بالدرجة الأولى كان من الأهل، الوالد الشيخ أبو باقر رحمة الله عليه كان كثير المثابرة على هذا الطريق أنه نمشي به، والحمد لله رب العالمين بفضله وفضل أهل البيت اللي وفقونا.
يلمنا نوح وخل حج اللايم، يلمنا ويظل جرح الوصدام، يلمنا راحل كان خيمة، راحل كان خيمة، يلمنا وبعد شعود حماي الحمية يا أمير المؤمنين يا علي ولي الله وترى المعبود خلى انطبر والكون بي أصبحت شنو خلى يا شيال نعشب الحسنين، يا شيال نعشب الحسنين، خلى شو تسوي نريد نودع وننصب عزية، يا نريد نودع وننصب يلا حسيني يا عزي لهب فقدك يا ابو الحمله وجاينا وينوح العالم بنسه وجانا العيد الدنت ايامه، العيد الدنت ايامه وجانا وانت موسد احضان المنيه يا وانت موسد احضان يا المنيه يا عظم الله اجوركم ورحم الله من قرأ سورة المباركة الفاتحة. تسبق الصلاة على محمد وآل محمد. الشاعر علي عسيل العاملي يقول: حان وقت السفر إثر سيف غدا، إنها ليلة رأس المتقين، يا صلاة اعولي أهن واستقبلي، بالأسى جرح أمير المؤمنين. حان وقت السفر إثر سيف غدا، إنها ليلة رأس المتقين، يا صلاة اعولي واستقبلي، بالأسى جرح أمير المؤمنين، بالأسى جرح أمير المؤمنين. حيدر ما كان في هذا الوجود، كان عند الله في حال السجود، لم يقل للروح نحو الأرض عودي، لم يقل للروح نحو الأرض عودي، غير يومين وهم بالصعود. يا سماء انثري أدمع الكوثر، يا سماء انثري أدمع الكوثر، عاقر الإسلام قد شق الجبين، اصرخي يا علي آغي واستقبلي، بالأسى جرح أمير المؤمنين، بالأسى جرح أمير المؤمنين حان وقت السفر إثر سيف غدار إنها ليلة رأس المتقين يا صلاة أعولي واستقبلي بالأسى جرح أمير المؤمنين ظل يومين وفي ذلك مطلع همه يصيب إسلام معذب وبجار وبطفل فاقد العين وبجار وبطفل فاقد الأواب وبأن يوصي عباسا بزينب وبأن يوصي عباسا بزينب روح عقدي الولا ذكرت كربلاء بقيت في الأرض ترثي طيبين كربلاء واقبلي واستقبلي بالأسى جرح أمير المؤمنين أفضل أعمال الصلاة على محمد وآل محمد.
أحسنت ملا علي بارك الله بكم طيب الله أنفاسك. How do you feel? Everything okay?
الحمد لله بارك الله.
الحمد لله perfect.
احنا بالدرجة الأولى هي خدمة محمد وآل محمد. هي بمجرد أنه وقفنا وقرينا هنا والناس سمعونا أسأل الزهراء أن تكون حاضرة ويتقبل منا هذا القليل إن شاء الله. مو بالدرجة الأولى هي الماديات، لكن الإنسان يفكر بالدرجة الأولى ياخذ وياه شيء بالآخرة ينفع هناك إن شاء الله عند محمد.
بارك الله فيك الملا محمد علي الركابي. Beautiful قصيدة.
الله يبارك.
You choose very nice قصيدة. I mean your voice is very wide, very beautiful. I didn't write anything here. I didn't write any comment. You did very good job. Yeah, you did very good job. Just one thing. I have to say something.
Yes, one thing
Yeah,
is-
I have to say something.
Oh no, the glasses are off.
You recited 3 abudiyat.
نعم.
Yeah. What I felt, the tune of 3 abudiyat, all same level.
صح.
على الأقل اللي بالنص اصعد شوية. Can I see your abudiyah? Can I see? I have to wear my eyeglass again. أنت كاتب. By the way, very beautiful that you are reciting from paper. Yeah. See what's the difference? Yeah. This is paper
This
and
for him is very important.
and mobile phone.
It's very important that he. Yeah.
والله يلمنا تنوحي وخل حكي اللايم يلمنا ويظل جرح الوصي دوما. صحيح؟
صح.
يلمنا you have to go high. انت مرة ثانية دوما يلمنا راح كان خيمة يلمنا نفس الليفل.
صحيح.
هسه قلت يمكن أول أبوذية أنت عاجبك هيك. Oh, sorry, I'm talking Arabic. Sorry, I'm speaking Arabic. I thought maybe you like to recite the first one like this. Maybe the second one you go high. You didn't go high.
Okay.
All 3 abudiyat were same level, but very good job.
Point
Bravo.
taken. Point taken. Thank you very much, Mullah. I'm going to go to Sayyid Jalal, if that's okay.
Mullah, beautiful recitation. Really, I enjoyed your recitation. The points actually Mullah Nazar mentioned. But one thing I want to mention, of course, your voice really was a strong voice you have. The capability of your voice is very good, but you have to show the dimension of your voice. يعني مساحة الصوت. Yeah.
نعم.
يعني high pitch. You have to show the high pitch of your voice. Another thing, just one point, you were monotone, and when you say Abbas and Zainab, you have to show in Abbas the هيبة and Zainab softness.
صح.
تفهمون شو معنى هيدا؟
نعم.
Yes? Okay. I wish all the best for you. I enjoyed. Definitely. I thought Mullah Basim Karbala is here. Thank you very much.
What a compliment. أحسنتم. Said Jalal, Said Mesum.
Yeah, mashallah. I'm glad that you were started the show off today. I felt that you were a very seasoned reciter, mashallah. Your voice is powerful. I'm not going to repeat what the other judges said. I think your voice was powerful. Use it to your advantage and listen to the other judges, what they gave you. Mashallah.
أحسنتم Said Mesum. Said Ammar, please.
Yeah, Muhammad Ali, I thought you had great control. You know, you were showing control throughout your recitation, which was wonderful. And long may you continue serving. I think there's a few Hussainiyat in the world that will look forward to inviting you. Well done.
Santum Sayyidina. And lastly, we're going to go to Tahir. Tahir, you're very much, I guess, experienced in the Latmiya world. You have a particular background as well. So what are your experiences listening to Mullah Muhammad?
I absolutely loved your voice, but what I loved most was your stage presence, the way you engaged the audience. I thought that was very professional. So I wish you the best, and inshallah you get far.
Ahsantum. Haj Tahir, thank you so much. So that brings together the judges' feedback. Mullah, best of luck, and inshallah we'll find out if you have won towards the end of the show. Thank you so much, Mullah. Thank you very much.
MashaAllah, Mullah. Amazing. They said that your voice was very controlled. How did you feel like you did? Was it good?
Alhamdulillah بخير. الأول maybe at first مرتبك شوي, but alhamdulillah واحد أول مرة يقرأ على stage. First
Abu Diya, it's very nice, you know. Do you feel like you've done enough?
إن شاء الله المرة المقبلة أحسن إن شاء الله.
إن شاء الله.
استعيد أكثر إن شاء الله.
Thank you very much.
So many thanks to the Arabic Noha reciter, who actually is an international reciter. We've flown him in from abroad to come to London to take part in the show. So when we say this is an international competition, we actually mean it. There are many more participants in the coming days that you'll find that they are international as well. So let's see the overseas talent compared to the home talent. But in any case, let's welcome now the next contestant on the Shia Voice. And I'm going to be excited to welcome this next contestant. And you'll see why in a couple of seconds. So please do help me welcoming the next person on the Shia Voice.
Assalamu alaikum, what's your name?
Ruqayya.
And where are you from, Ruqayya? Are you from London?
Yes.
And are you here for the Shia Voice tonight?
Yes.
What are you going to be reciting tonight?
A surprise.
Ruqayya is the youngest contestant so far at the tender age of 6 years old.
Ruqayya, you're going to go on stage. Are you excited? Yes. Are you happy?
Yes.
Are you scared?
No.
Oh, mashallah, you're going to do amazing.
Thank you.
Okay, you win. That's it.
Mashallah.
You won.
No.
No? I'll give you the 10,000 now.
No.
No? Can't be Iraqi if you rejected £10,000. That is it. Okay. What's your name?
Ruqayya.
My Lord.
Inshallah. I think she wants it on merit.
Let's just end the competition. Ruqayya, how old are you?
6.
MashaAllah. Who are you here with?
With my auntie, uncle, and mum.
Where are they? Auntie, uncle, mum. MashaAllah. And what are you going to be reciting tonight, Ruqayya?
Surprise.
A surprise? Wow. That's amazing. So you're going to surprise us tonight?
Yes.
Okay. And you're not in the least bit nervous at all, are you, Ruqayya?
Yeah.
Oh, you are? Okay. Well, I think that you're going to be amazing. I look forward to your recital. Go ahead.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم حين أقف على أعتاب فناء جلالك يا أبا عبد الله يتتأتأ فكري وتضيع كلماتي تتراقص حروفها ألما فالطير يرقص مذبوحا من الألم وتغيب ذاكرتي وأعود إليك ومنك يا حسين. عباراتنا شتى وحسنك واحد، وكل إلى ذاك الجمال يشير. رطبوا شفاهكم بسلسال الصلاة على محمد وآل محمد. حينما تريدون أن تخططوا لسفر تبحثون عن البطاقة المناسبة والوقت المناسب والمكان الجيد. لنبحث معا عن حجز في سفينة سريعة وأمينة وملؤها الراحة، والتي توصلنا إلى شاطئ الأمان. انتباه انتباه، أنا الآن أقوم بهذا الإعلان. عجلوا إلى سفينة آل محمد، سفينة آل محمد، سفينة الأمان، سفينة الضمان. من ركب فيها نجا، ومن تخلف عنها غرق. وقد قال صادق العصر عليه السلام: كلنا أبواب النجاة وباب الحسين أوسع، فأسرعوا. كلنا سفن النجاة وسفينة الحسين أسرع، فأسرعوا لتأخذوا حجزكم في سفينة الحسين صلوات الله وسلامه عليه. جل من كون صفاتك، وانت قرآن المعاني. حبك يطهر وجودي، ذكرك يطهر لساني. كعبة العشاق انت، هاي ما بحبك تراني. يا الخذت من عندي قلبي، مين اجيب قلب ثاني. العيد وجهك والهلال حاجب اللي يختم صيامي. عايش ويايا بركوعي وبسجودي وبقيامي. حسينية أنا، حسينية أنا، حتى انقطاع أنفاسي وبعد انقطاع أنفاسي. هو ذا فخري على كل الملائكة والناس، هو ذا فخري على كل الملائكة والناس. يا حسين.
صلوات على محمد وآل محمد. الله.
Standing ovation. Look at that. Look at that. MashaAllah, MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Ahsantum, ahsantum, ahsantum. Thank you. You made everyone stand up for you. How do you feel? How do you feel?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I recited a poem about Imam Hussein alayhi salam because I wanted to get Ahlulbayt happy about me.
I don't know where to start, to be honest with you, but I'm going to start with you, Dr. Said Ammar, please.
You're amazing. Really, you're amazing. The lines that you said are the most beautiful lines. And it's really, you've made me speechless for probably one of the first times in my life. I'm so proud of you. And I think that you can go so far. Your love for Imam Hussein alayhi salam will be key to your success. And I can't wait to see you in the next round, because none of these guys stand a chance against you, young lady. Very well done, well done.
Mullah Nazar, you were quite emotional during her speech.
Barakallah feej. Ruqayya Khalaf. Very, very beautiful speech. I don't have golden buzzer here.
Allah.
But I will give you my own golden buzzer away, okay?
If I win the competition, I will go to the shrine of Imam Hussein.
What am I doing?
That's okay, we'll take with you at the end of the show.
Bravo. Bravo. Very, very, very good.
Okay.
I don't have any comments.
No comments. Okay. Thank you very much. Take with you. So that's two judges you've left speechless. Yeah? Let's see third and fourth. Say, Mesum, please.
You gave me goosebumps today. I think your innocence reminds me of the one who you were named after. May many of the thousands of girls who may be watching you get inspired by you. I also agree with Sayyid Ammar. You made me speechless, and I want to see you in the next round, inshallah.
Santum. And Sayyid Jalal.
Ruqayya, you took all of us to Karbala. You took all of us to Karbala, and we will take you to the second round, inshallah.
Allah.
The last judge, he said, you took us to Karbala and we will take you to the next round.
Do you want to go to the next round?
Yes.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
We have to hear more from you. So what do you want to say to the judges, please? I just want to listen to you talk, if that's okay. So just what do you want to say to the judges right now?
Thank you.
All right, cool. Guys, put your hands
Thank
together.
You. Round of applause. Thank you
so much.
It was amazing. How do you feel?
Happy.
Do you think it went well?
Yes.
MashaAllah, they all stood up for you so much. I'm sure your mum's proud. I'm sure everyone's proud. Good job.
Thank you.
My name is Shahid Ali. I come from Eastcote.
MashaAllah. And what are you doing here tonight?
I'm doing a lecture on Imam Ali, inshallah.
Shahid, my guy, you're going to go on stage. Are you ready?
Inshallah, I'm ready.
Nervous at all? You look a bit nervous. Be confident, you're going to do amazing.
Inshallah, inshallah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Your name?
Shahid Ali Soteria.
Shahid Ali Soteria. And how old are you, Shahid?
I'm 18.
18. Where do you reside?
I live in Eastcote.
Eastcote. So what's your local mosque?
Stanmore.
Stanmore. Okay, fantastic. And what are you going to be reciting tonight?
Inshallah, a lecture on Imam Ali.
A lecture on Imam Ali alayhi salam.
Yeah.
When have you started lecturing? Which age?
A few months ago.
When
I went to Ziyarah.
Okay. You were inspired in
By you.
Ziyarah? By me?
Of course, by you.
Amazing. You've already got 7 straight away. Well done. So lecture tonight on Imam Ali alayhi salam. Go ahead.
Inshallah. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Many people see Imam Ali's caliphate as one that was plagued with battle, internal fighting. We look at the Battle of Jamal, the Battle of Siffin. But many people don't realize that Imam Ali created a society that people would call a utopia. When you look at the perfect justice system that he created, when you look at the equal treatment of all, including even his enemies, we look at something that everyone would say is unrealistic. Indeed, when you look at books, history books, politics books, they will tell you Marxism, they will tell you social justice of Anthony Crosland. they're impossible, yet Imam Ali made it possible. So what does this have for us? What implications does this have for us? And why should we look forward to living in this system, inshallah, when Imam Mahdi comes? So Imam Ali's governance can be best summarized in his letter to Malik al-Ashtar. Malik al-Ashtar was the governor of Egypt who assumed this role after the corruption Egypt had faced during the caliphate of Uthman. First of all, Imam Ali starts the letter by warning Malik al-Ashtar of the scrutiny that he will face, but says that first of all, develop in your heart a feeling of love for your people and let it be the sort of kindliness to them. Remember, people of the state are of two categories. First of all, they are your brethren in religion, and secondly, they are your brethren in kind.
Normal public speaking, I've done since year 7. I spoke at the opening day speech at my school. In terms of Islamic speaking, just a few months ago I started when I went to Ziyarat. Sayyid Ammar has inspired me to do speaking, Islamic speaking.
Malik al-Ashtar was also urged to pay special attention to the treatment for the poor, who Imam requested for the Bayt al-Mal, which was the wealth distribution, to be increased, and tried to create the common man from the various classes that existed, whilst making an obligation for all classes to look after each other, whilst also maintaining the diversity of different groups.
MashaAllah. Salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
You okay? Yeah? All good? All right.
I wanted to choose Imam Ali and his governance because this is what I felt that is something so relatable to us today, because we live in the West and we're told why certain things, certain ideas don't work, but then Imam Ali made them work, and inshallah when Imam Mahdi comes we'll be living in that kind of system as well.
Shahid, I know it's daunting. And that's why I tried to turn around in the middle of your lecture, because you were staring at me and lecturing only to me. And I wanted you to lecture to all of them, because when you're going to be occupying a pulpit, you're going to have a sense of perspective of the whole crowd. There are certain moments, if I'm looking towards here, they think I'm looking at them. I'm actually looking at a space. And what you've got to do is you've got to occupy spaces. The person, of course, believes they're special, and they think that we're looking at them, but we're occupying space. And so that's the only reason I turned around. I would have loved to have seen you face to face, but you were looking at me only. Said Jalal has a very smiley face. Said Mesum. Others.
I don't have.
So
I don't have a smiley face.
No, I know. I pointed that out. So I wanted you to look elsewhere. The pocket, get rid of the pocket. Never should you lecture with your hands in your pockets. Yeah. But I know it's nerve-wracking. But that pocket, even if you had come here without a pocket, it would have been much better. Because if you could see the amount of movement my hands have while I'm lecturing, it allows me to be in a position of dominance as I speak. What I loved about your talk was that you included a story. I love that. That's really well done. Because what you could have done is said Imam Ali, Imam Ali, Imam Ali, Imam Ali, Imam Ali, Imam Ali, without once giving a story as an example. But you gave a story as an example. The only thing with the story is knowing a story is one thing. Telling a story perfectly is another. So, all in all, it's a good effort. I'm really proud of you. You took on a good topic. Inshallah, we'll see more of you, young man. Well done. Well.
Very, very encouraging words, Dr. Sayyid Ammar. Thank you very much for that. Sayyid Jalal, in a couple of sentences, please.
Okay. Shahid, first of all, I like your brand. You have your own brand. Number two, your topic is very general. Imam Ali alayhi salam. What? One part of the life of Imam alayhi salam. For example, one part you can use about Imam alayhi salam, because it's a really general topic. Another thing, many points Sayyid Ammar mentioned to Dr. Sayyid Ammar, but you can start your lecture or your topic with a verse of the Holy Quran and a hadith that will actually gives to your lecture a strength and credibility, okay? I wish all the best for you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sayyid. Mona Nazar, please.
Brother Shahid, Wallahi, to be honest with you, it was not enough interactive. Yeah. It was, you were talking to us, not lecturing. I felt that you are next to me in a bus and talking to me, not on member. Work on yourself more. I don't want to talk about the contents because Sayyid Ammar he said enough, yeah? I'm just talking about general. I just closed my eye. I found that you are not interacting me.
Okay.
Work.
Thank you very much. And lastly, Sayyid Mesum.
So I think you have the right idea in public speaking. I see a lot of talent there. I think you just need to cultivate it. Unfortunately for you, I wish maybe Sayyid Ammar wasn't here because I felt you were constantly, because you were constantly maybe looking for approval. A tip for you maybe, instead of looking at someone so learned, try to find someone in the crowd you know, that guy for sure doesn't know what I'm talking about. I think that will help you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Sayyid Mesum, anything you want to say to the judges right now?
No, thank you very much for your advice.
Fantastic. Guys, put your hands together for Shahid Ali Soteria. Thank you very much.
I'm alone, I'm in pain, I want healing.
MashaAllah, well done. How do you feel like it went today?
Went okay. If I would have finished the speech, maybe I would have done better. Because the last bit I had was better.
In terms of the comments from the judges, are you happy with what they said?
Yeah, they're right. Because it wasn't my best.
You're my hope.
Right, so many thanks to Shahid Ali Soteria for an encouraging speech, some signs of development. Inshallah, we'll find out if he has gone through to the next round towards the end of the show. But please do help me in welcoming the next participant on the Shia Voice.
اسمي سراج الدين السوداني جاي من مدينة نورشوبينغ السويدية. عندي قصيدة إلى صاحب الزمان عجل الله تعالى فرجه الشريف في اللغة التركية والعربية إن شاء الله.
From your grace that I felt.
أنت جاهز؟
أكيد جاهز.
خايف؟
لا بالعكس.
مستعد يعني هي تراكو جمهور هواي.
طبعا مستعد قارئ قدام أكثر من هذا الجمهور.
الله يعطيك التوفيق مسيطر شكلك.
إن شاء الله.
السلام عليكم.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله.
Your name?
سراج الدين السوداني.
And Siraj, what will you be reciting tonight? لطمية?
لطمية إن شاء الله.
Yes, okay. Please go ahead.
شجعني الأستاذ الملا فاضل الكربلائي من مدينتي، طبعا هي مدينة نورشوبينغ في مملكة السويد. Orada olduğunu biliyorum ama nerede olduğunu bilmiyorum. Orada olduğunu biliyorum ama nerede olduğunu bilmiyorum. Kalbimdeki her şey sana anlatmak istiyorum ve inan bana anlatacak çok şey var, çok şey var ama neyle başlayayım. Her şey biliyorsun, amacıma giriyorsun. Her şey biliyorsun, amacıma giriyorsun. Giriyorsun, amacıma giriyorsun. Giriyorsun, amacıma giriyorsun. Sana bir sorum var. Seni görmem ne kadar sürer? Seni sevmem ne zaman söner? Seni görmem ne kadar sürer? Seni sevmem ne zaman söner? Bir sorum var. قصت عن طاري الصداقة قصت عن طاري الصداقة أنا واحد حبل غايب الليل ياخذني ويردني وباقي وحدي بلا يا صاحب وين ما اروح القى وحشه وين ما اروح القى وحشه واستلذ بس بالمواكب اقعد بباب المجالس وانتظر تخلصي دموعي تمر لو ما تمر اقعد بباب المجالس وانتظر تخلصي دموعي تمر لو ما تمر وياك اريد اقعد يا ابو دموع الحمور وياك اريد اقعد يا ابو دموع الحمور وياك اريد اقعد يا ابو دموع الحمور دموع الحمور يا صاحب الزمان يا صاحب الزمان يا صاحب الزمان صلوات.
That was fantastic. Well, I had to shake my hands. That was a brilliant, brilliant performance. That was absolutely amazing. I really do want to start with Mullah Nazar, please.
I don't know what to say, but I will say the last verse he said. وياك أريد أقعد يا أبو دموع الحمر وياك أريد أقعد يا أبو دموع الحمر. The Turkish part was a bit better than the Arabic part because we know that عرب تتكلم عربي.
نعم.
عرب is very beautiful in Persian and in Turkish. Not in Arabic too much. They have Arab. They have their own Arab. But when you recited Turkish, in the Arab was beautiful, beautiful. When you went to Turkish, your Arab to Arabic, sorry, your Arab was okay, fine. It was. But now you made very hard for us. I don't know what to choose for you if you go to second round.
Say Jalal, I know that from a technical point of view, you have quite a lot to say.
Sirajuddin, yes?
Sirajuddin.
MashaAllah, beautiful recitation. Do you know the maqamat?
No.
I enjoyed your maqam in Sabah, the Arabic part, the last part. But you could maneuver more in Sabah. Could maneuver here more. And another thing, you are very close to the mic, a little bit far. Because your voice
صوتي ما سمع لهذا السبب.
هذا السبب. إن شاء الله. wish all the best for you. أحسنتم ما شاء الله. ما شاء الله.
Sayyidina, Sayyid Mesum.
I noticed you were shaking a lot. You were nervous today. I don't think you have a reason to. You have, mashallah, you have a lot of natural talent. You have a powerful voice. I felt like your voice was like a subwoofer. You know, sometimes that's a good thing, and sometimes that can be a bad thing, because the words, if you're too close to the mic and you have such a bassy voice, your words can get mumbled a little bit. So if you move back, maybe we can understand you. You can be more articulate that way. If you make it to the second round, I want to see something with tempo, inshallah.
إذا تتأهل يريد فشي شوية بها rhythm. إن شاء الله. Dr. Said Ammar, please, lastly.
Sirajuddin, mashallah, absolutely beautiful. You took me to a cold night on the Bosphorus in Istanbul. It was how romantic as well, honestly. I'm sure you all agree. You agree? But you recite beautifully. I could listen to you all night, all day. Fantastic. I'm really proud of you, and I want to see you soon, inshallah. Very well done.
Dr. Said Ammar. And lastly, please, just a couple of lines from Tahir.
I think the Turkish segment in particular captivated the audience. I was looking at their faces and your voice resonated everywhere. So that blew me away. And then you transitioned between the Arabic and the Turkish. That was effortless. And obviously I can't offer any technical critique, but just seeing the reflection and response and feedback of the audience was pretty clear. Your voice is beautiful. And I really hope we can see you in the next round, inshallah.
Many thanks to Siraj al-Din al-Sudani for his recitation. Please put your hands together for Siraj al-Din.
Life you gave with your death and your life.
بارك الله فيك بارك الله فيك. شلون كانت هاي تقدر تنزلها؟ شنو رأيك شنو مولا نزار قطري قال؟
طبعا أكيد كلام الملا طبعا صحيح، هو استاذنا وان شاء الله نطور اكثر في المرحله.
هم ما عرفوا انت شنو تقرا بالتركي بالبدايه، هم واحد حكى ويا الاخ هذا يا هاي لا يا لغه، بس بعدين فهموها بالتركي. جميل جدا.
Wow, what a performance from Siraj al-Din al-Sudani, who actually has come all the way from Sweden to be here today. So as I said, this is an international competition. So that was Siraj al-Din. Many thanks for his rendition, both in Turkish and Arabic. Inshallah, we'll find out if he has won towards the end of the program. But now, ladies and gentlemen, please help me in welcoming the next contestant on the Shia Voice.
My name is Abbas. My name is Abbas.
Where are you boys from?
We're from Glasgow.
Inshallah. So what brings you down here to London in the south?
We're reciting a Noha of Imam Ali alayhi salam.
MashaAllah. And how are you going to impress the judges tonight?
We're going to impress the judges by, by vocalizing the eulogies and the merits of the Ahlulbayt alayhi salam.
Inshallah. Best of luck, boys.
Thank you very much.
This is only a dream.
Okay, Twins of Glasgow. Are you ready?
Yes. A little bit.
You're going to perform the best you can, inshallah?
Inshallah, yes.
Making the Ahlulbayt alayhi salam proud?
Yes.
Making Scotland proud?
Inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. And even if you tell me your names, I'm going to forget who's who.
My name is Arman Abbas.
Aman Abbas.
My name is Ali Abbas.
And Ali Abbas. How old are you guys?
12.
12, mashallah. You certainly look the part. What are you going to be reciting tonight?
We're going to be reciting an Urdu Noha by Nadeem Sarwar.
And at what age did you start reciting, by the way?
At the age of 4.
The age of 4. Outstanding. What would be your local center?
Shia Ithna Ashri Islamic Center.
Okay. Which is where?
Glasgow.
Glasgow. So you've come all the way down from Scotland?
Yeah.
Amazing. Okay, go ahead. Let's hear your recital.
It was good the way they did it. People came from many parts of the UK, from other parts of the world, just to do this, and yeah, thought it was really good. Ali Asadullah, Ali Asadullah, Ali Asadullah. इल्ज़ाम ये है इश्क में दीवाना हूँ. Ali 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 या मौला. इल्ज़ाम ये है खुद से मैं बेगाना हूँ. अली 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 या मौला. इल्ज़ाम है मौलाई हूँ मस्ताना हूँ. हाँ इकरार है मुझको मेरी फितरत है मलंगाना. अंदाज यगाना मेरी सोबत भी फकीराना. आनाज से कहता हूँ मैं हूँ हैदरी परवाना. मैं हूँ सगे शाह नजफ पीर मेरा अली अली. हाँ मेरा मौला अली, हाँ मेरा मौला अली, हाँ मेरा मौला अली, हाँ मेरा मौला अली,
हाँ मेरा मौला अली अशहदु अन्ना अलियन वलीउल्लाह अली अली हाँ मेरा मौला अली हाँ मेरा मौला अली हाँ मेरा मौला अली हाँ मेरा मौला अली लह दिल और तू में अली लह दिल और तू में अली 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 या मौला अली मौला अली 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 या मौला नाराए हैदर में अली बोल रहा है दम मस्त कलंदर में अली बोल रहा है मोमिन हूँ मेरे घर में अली बोल
It does make me feel good, you know, we were the original people to get through from the video auditions into the live auditions. Out of 190, there are only 60 people that made it. That makes us feel
Proud,
good, proud of ourselves.
Assalamu alaikum. Before I say anything to you, I know Nadeem Sarwar is watching this, and I just want to say, Sarwar Chacha, aapse main maazrat chahta hu, I'm sorry, but for you guys, I don't think this was the right Noha choice. For me, it felt like you were just reading the words. There was no tune in there. I was waiting for some tune, because this Noha has many tunes in one Noha. Let me give you an example. When he recites, Ilzam ye hai ishq mein deewana hoon. There's a lot of tune in just one line. Even when you went to Ileh dil aur dil mein Ali, Ileh dil, to dil mein Ali. What did you guys say when you said that?
All right, okay, I think I got that part wrong.
Yeah, you should know this by heart, you know. Aur dil mein Ali. Do I have a minute?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
हाँ मुझसे सुनो किसने है दीवाना बनाया हाँ किसने मेरे कल्ब पे है डेरा जमाया वो और किसने विला का है मुझे जान पिलाया वो नूरे खुदा नूरे नबी नूरे दो चश्माना मौलाए बशर इल्म कदर बने आशम बाद खुदा बाद see there's a tempo Hussein keep the tempo, choose a different Noha, try to cultivate your talent, inshallah. I know that you have the passion there. Keep it up.
Fantastic. Many thanks, Sayyid Mesum. Mawlana Nazar, please.
Barakallah feekum. Ali Abbas Sheikh and Arman Abbas Sheikh. Look, when we judge someone, I mean some performance, when we judge your performance, we believe that a lot of people will judge us.
I feel like it went fine, to be honest, but I don't know, maybe they were giving us constructive feedback. Maybe it's for the best. But inshallah, we'll come back stronger next time.
And in the end, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will judge us. Yeah? So we have to be honest. That's why we are very honest with you. You could choose easier than this, brother, Habibi. But you are doing very good because you are khadim, you know? The khadim, you know what is khadim, yeah? Khadim doesn't get tired. Go. And you are still young. You are 12 years old, brother.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? Don't get tired. Go ahead. Bravo.
Inshallah. Okay, fantastic. So, Jalal?
Ali Abbas and Arwan Abbas, thank you very much. I appreciate your recitation, but I have heard this, actually, I don't know, you call it qasida or nawha? Yes, nawha, but Nadeem Sarwar is reciting very strongly. Each word has actually a strength of itself. You didn't have any engaging with the audience. You didn't ask them to accompany you, to help you. And recite this nawha, you have to recite it from the bottom of your heart. So then it will become an oxygen for our soul. I wish all the best for you, and you have, inshallah, a good future. Try your best. Thank you.
Last but not least, Dr. Sayyid Ammar.
Well, you certainly have Sayyid Nadeem Sarwar's hair, and I'd make more use of that, you know. Although I know that Sayyid Nadeem has had a haircut recently, but in his prime, you know, he certainly had that hair. But one thing you'd notice with his noha would be the hair would be moving around everywhere. And with you guys, that hair stood still. And that's why I believe that if you start focusing on a bit of movements like this, a bit more hand movements, and when you're talking about Haydar al-Karrar, Asadullah, even I as a speaker, if I come to those names, I don't just say, well, Haydar al-Karrar, there's a certain Haydar, there's a certain Asadullah, there's a certain that goes behind it. And I think that you guys, if you take those tips, all of a sudden there can be a resurgence, inshallah.
Inshallah.
Thank you.
Inshallah. Please put your hands together for Arman Abbas and Ali Abbas. Thank you so much, guys. Could you take your mic?
Do you want to come over here? Let's talk on this, man. How do you guys feel like it went today?
Okay.
Were you disheartened with what Nadeem, were you disheartened with what Nazar was saying?
Kind of, yeah.
It was a good performance. What I think you should do is take this positively and keep reciting, and you're going to come and prove them wrong. What do you think about that?
Yeah. Inshallah.
Inshallah. Take it positively. Take it. You guys are amazing. God bless you.
Homelessness is a global issue that needs to be addressed, and unfortunately, our brothers and sisters are also victims to this struggle. Recent figures show how homelessness has reached figures into the millions. Some people have homes, but structural damages to their properties make it difficult to seek refuge and protection from the weather. Iraq has 1.2 million homeless people, where Afghanistan has a staggering 4.6 million homeless. Living conditions have a significant role in one's physical and mental health. Imam Hussein Charity seeks to help those victims who have structural damages to their homes, as well as those with inadequate housing, with our housing schemes. The housing schemes are created to help house displaced families or those who cannot continue to live in their damaged homes. Brand new habitable spaces are created to house victims of homelessness, to give them the best head start into rebuilding their lives. For those who have significant structural damages to their property, Imam Hussein Charity aims to help provide laborers and building materials to fix any leaks, damages, damp, as well as health and safety hazards to provide the safest place for families to reside. Help save a home and families. Just £200 will help fix damages, and only £1,500 will go towards constructing a house. For more information, visit www.imamhusseincharity.com.
So many thanks to Arman Abbas and Ali Abbas for their lovely duets. Inshallah, a path of prosperity and success for them both. On that note, please do welcome the next contestant on the Shia Voice.
I remember I was younger, the adhan and the excitement for the iftar that my mum made was pure love.
My name's Arif Qasim, I come from Leicester.
And what are you doing here tonight in London?
Other than freezing myself off, I'm here to take part in the Shia Voice competition.
Feeling confident?
Alhamdulillah.
And how are you going to impress our judges here tonight?
I'll be reciting a Marsiya in Urdu, and inshallah, I'll try my level best and leave it to the judges to make the final decision, inshallah.
Arif Qasim has decided to recite this Noha at the request of his son.
From Leicester, you're here. Are you ready?
Inshallah.
Are you nervous?
Always nervous.
Oh, you're going to do amazing.
Inshallah.
Jazakallah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa
I've got to ask your name.
Arif Qasim.
And I'm not going to ask your age, because that'll be unfair. You
Thank you very
still
much.
look in your 20s and you look perfectly fine. Arif, will you be reciting tonight?
Inshallah, a Marsiya in Urdu.
Marthiya and Urdu. This passion for reciting a Marthiya, Qasida, Latmiya, Noha, where did it begin?
When I was a child, inspirations have got to be my beloved parents. Thereafter,
MashaAllah.
an individual who you know very well, who was also instrumental in your career,
Yes.
Muslim Uncle Rajani.
No doubt.
Yeah, and Leicester Jamaat.
Amazing.
Our
Shout
community.
out to Leicester Jama'ah.
Absolutely.
In the heart. Please go ahead and recite.
I'm always nervous when I go to recite. I go with the clean intention to recite for the Ahlulbayt, to serve Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and I'm always looking for the acceptance of whatever I recite.
محمد وآل محمد صلوات.
خدا نے جب ملک الموت کو یہ اذن دیا کہ روح حضرت سرور نکال کر لے آ، رہے خیال کے شبیر کو نہ ہو ایذا، حسین 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 پہلے ہی زخموں سے چور چور ہوا، ملک پکارا یہ مجھ سے نہ ہو سکے گا خدا، میں کس طرح سے نکالوں بدن سے جان حسین، بہت ہی سخت ہے یار یہ امتحان حسین.
I recited an Urdu Marsiya, originally recited as a Noha by a famous Pakistani Noha Khan by the name of Shadman Raza. And it was one which, when I first heard it, the words were so touching. It brings straight away not just a tear to the eye, but your heart bleeds.
ابھی تو مار کے برچھی ہٹا تھا ایک شیطان، اور اب تو ہے تہ زانو شمر یہ قرآن، میں کس طرح سے نکالوں بدن سے جان حسین، بہت ہی سخت ہے یا رب یہ امتحان حسین.
ماشاءاللہ صلوات.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعجل فرجه.
I would feel that it's been accepted. Like I said, for me, it's the acceptance of what's being recited. If it was that I got through, I would consider that it's been accepted by Bibi, and that would mean that yes, I'd be satisfied that it's been accepted.
Assalamu alaikum, Arif.
Walaikum salam, brother.
I wanted to ask, are you a Marsiya Khan or Noha Khan? Because this is a Noha, right?
It is originally a Noha,
yeah.
yes.
And it's in tempo?
Yes.
In the actual recording, right?
It is, yes.
Is there a reason why you wanted to take the tempo out of it?
I feel the Marsiya or the Noha, the words of the Noha Marsiya
didn't require tempo.
Yeah, exactly.
Some of your notes, when you sustain, can you just do 10 seconds at the beginning, just jo peshwai hai? Can you do the first 10 seconds or 15 seconds of it?
خدا نے جب
بس خدا, that's a lot of vibrato. If you're gonna do Mercy, I want Khuda. Very few. You can do vibrato. Khuda. Khuda is too much. So try to slow the vibrato there. But anyway, notes were a little bit botched, but again, I'm mixed here right now.
Ahsantum, Sayyid Mesum. Mullah Nazar, I think you have some words to say.
Yeah, brother Arif, beautiful recitation. I'm Torah Urdu janta etna nahi janta Torah janta. So because I know, I will translate.
Okay, thanks.
Because I know Urdu and I know what you recited, it was very emotional words. Yeah, I believe that you were reciting since childhood.
Yes.
What is written here in your biography. So I believe that you remember something, you memorize something. Can we have just 1 minute, please, with rhythm, sinazani, not like this.
It's your chance. Yeah. It's your chance. Bismillah.
I'm giving you this chance, because really I loved you, wallahi, yani. But I'm giving you another chance, please.
Yeah, sure.
ना रख अब चादर बाजू पे तू नीले दाग छुपाने ज़हरा की जान शर्माने ना रख अब चादर बाजू पे तू नीले दाग छुपाने ज़हरा की जान शर्माने तेरे नाना का ये रोज़ाए कोई कूफा शाम की राने ज़हरा की जान शर्माने ना रख अब चादर बाजों पे तू नीले दाग छुपाने ज़हरा की जान शर्माने किस हाल में करबल से आई ऐ ज़ैनब अपने शेर में तू किस हाल में करबल से आई ऐ ज़ैनब अपने शेर में तू अब इससे सिवा अफसोस हो क्या अब इससे सिवा अफसोस हो क्या पहचान सकी सुगरा ने ज़हरा की जान शर्माने.
Dr. Said Ammar, please, your final thoughts.
Yeah, Arif, great job. Love the interaction with the crowd. I could hear people behind me who were crying, and to get people to cry is not the easiest thing in the world. What comes from the heart reaches the heart, and I sincerely believe that you have that. So I love the control, I love the emotion, sincerity is clearly there. Good luck, inshallah.
Ahsantum, Said Ammar. And in a few sentences,
Brother Arif, overall, you have a strong voice, you have flexible voice, and just when you went higher pitch, it was very rush, very actually harsh, going from Hussein to another Hussein. Yeah, you can go gradually. Beautiful overall. Thank you very much.
Ahsantum. Arif Qasim, you have a heart of gold, mashallah. Inshallah, we'll find out if you have one towards the end of the program. Please put your hands together for Arif.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah. How do you feel like it went?
Alhamdulillah, as long as it's accepted.
Out of 10, your performance?
5.
Why? It's quite low.
I like the number 5.
He likes the number 5. Inshallah, what the judges were saying, are you going to take it on board positively?
Yeah, absolutely. I don't usually enter competitions. I usually just recite in front of an audience, which I did today. But yes, absolutely, for a competition, the criticism was well deserved. And yeah, of course, they're a wealth of experience. So
I enjoyed it thoroughly.
My name is Abbas and I'm from Leicester.
MashaAllah, all the way from Leicester. So what are you going to be performing tonight here in London?
So I'm going to be reciting an English spoken word poetry which I made myself.
MashaAllah. And do you think your poetry has what it takes to impress the judges and win the competition?
I think so, yes.
Fantastic. Best of luck.
Thank you very much.
Taqi Abbas is 13 years old.
I need your love and your affection.
Salam, young man, your name?
My name is Abbas.
Taqi Abbas Mouraj. How old are you, Taqi?
I'm 13 years old.
And which mosque is your local?
Leicester.
If the nice man to my left said to me that, or said to you that you want £10,000, what would you do with it?
I would like to firstly help my family, and then I would like to invest in some of my studies so I could get better grades.
Amazing, amazing. Lovely answer. Now, tonight, what are you going to be reciting for us?
So I'm going to be reciting spoken word poetry, which I've created myself on the 5 heroes, the 5 Panjatan.
Amazing. Spoken word poetry. Very much down Tahir's field, so let's hear you recite. Go ahead.
The reason why I chose it, I thought it was something that it wasn't really taught along that much, so I thought I'd kind of like remind everyone and talk about how great the heroes are. There is a light that shines the way, fills the darkness every day. There's a city of great wisdom like an angel personified. There is a leader who's our teacher, the greatest of all great guides. He is Prophet Muhammad Rasulullah, our blessed Nabi Habibullah. His message truly was so great, so greatness must have been his trait. He taught with compassion and with mercy to show to a friend or even an enemy. He taught with his actions and led the way. He gave us everything we need so we don't go astray. He's a shining compass for our soul. To live life like him is our goal. Now every father has an apple of their eye. The heartbeat of Rasul is the lady of light, the leader of all women of the universe. So pious, so kind, so generous. My respect for sacrifice is indeed so very high. I cannot express it in words, no matter how hard I may try. She is a blessed prophet's precious rose. Her lofty status only Allah knows. Please cite Allah salawat. Now every believer has a leader. For the youth it's Hassanain. The youths of paradise are blessed to have Hassan and Hussein. He taught us great morals, he never wronged or ever lied. He's truly an honorable teacher, his birth is Islam's pride. Donated to the poor many, many, many times. Known for his generosity, his honesty that shines. He is not just purified, he himself is purity. He is not just dignified, he himself is dignity. Now this poem about these heroes is still incomplete without praising the man whose name is my heartbeat. An ounce of his remembrance flowing through our veins is enough for us to break out of our chains. By God, his sacrifice was not at the slightest in vain, as there would be no Islam if it wasn't saved by Hussein.
SubhanAllah.
13th Rajab, born in the Kaaba, son of Abu Talib and Lady Fatima. The wall of the Kaaba opened wide and came out a mother with a child. The first face Ali would see was a smiling face of his Nabi. The mentor that would teach Ali was none other than him, the Nabi. Now on top of this poem, I've created a few extra lines of poetry on the great historical figure, Imam Ali alayhi salam. And it starts something like, every city has a gate, every treasure has a guard. The defender of our faith, for him no battle's ever hard. Thank you. Ya Ali. A warrior whose foes always tremble in his sight. There is no parallel in his heroic might. He shocked them in Badr like a tidal wave. He shocked them in Badr like a tidal wave. Be it Uhud or Khandaq, the bravest of the brave. Mahab asked who he is on the day of Khaybar. Mahab asked who he is on the day of Khaybar. I am the one whom my mother named as Haydar.
SubhanAllah.
Now the Prophet once said a beautiful quote. I shall spread this beauty by sharing it with you all. Looking at Ali is a form of ibadah. Now let's ponder and check Ali's valor. He battered in Siffin and wiped the enemies. He battered in Badr and thrashed the enemies. He battered in Uhud and destroyed the enemies. He battered in Khaybar and broke the enemies. He's courageous, valiant, fearless, valorous, lion of Allah and the flag bearer.
SubhanAllah, SubhanAllah.
Now I'd like you all to please focus on these next few lines, because he was born in the holiest place, the Kaaba. He was raised by none other than the messenger of Allah, married to Lady Fatima, died in the house of Allah, in the states of Salah, in the best position, sajda, in the best states, fasting, and in the best month, Ramadan. Thank you all for listening for my poem.
My guy! My guy! Stand up, guys, stand up. That was phenomenal. That was... Take it all in. Take it all in. Well done. Look at that. Look at that. A 10 out of 10. That was absolutely phenomenal. Where do I start? Wow.
Thank you.
That was absolutely brilliant.
My biggest supporter, well, I don't have one, however, my whole family really have supported me very well. And whenever I'm reciting, they've given me not just not fake feedback, but real feedback to actually help me improve.
You had us literally for the full 5 minutes. I wish you could have gone on further. Dr. Said Ammar, please.
Killed it. Absolutely killed it.
Thank you.
I loved it throughout. I'm so proud of you. But you were outstanding. The way you went through each of the members of the holy household. And you described to us Hassanin, and you described to us Amir al-Mu'mineen, but not just Amir al-Mu'mineen, you started going Khaybar and Badr and Uhud and Hunayn, and your knowledge of history was shining through. I absolutely loved it. How you got the rhythm, the rhyme. I'm sure Tahir's going to comment very shortly, but the way it all came together was outstanding. Now, sometimes when a person scouts a sports star, they may look at somebody on a football pitch who they've been told is a good right back. But what I see in you is not just spoken word poetry. You have the potential to one day climb the steps of the Mamba.
Thank you very much.
Because you've got the oratory where all of a sudden you can take over a crowd. If you can hold a mic the way you're holding it, I love the way you're holding it. You're not holding it like this. You're already in charge. That's what a person... And honestly, for some of us, when we give lectures, the mics that we do not like are the clip-on mics. I hate the clip-on mics. Why? Because everybody in the crowd can hear me, but I can't hear myself. MashaAllah,
Say
very
a
well
word
done.
on stage presence, because you did maintain a couple of things before, please.
Stage presence, you were moving around. You didn't just stay in one place. This stage is all yours. As the world could be all yours, it could be your stage as well. You looked one way, you looked the other, but the way you expressed your profound love for Amir al-Mu'mineen alayhi salam,
thank you.
That is something outstanding. I see so much talent in you. I'm so proud of you. Well done.
Brilliant.
Thank you for coming. Thank you.
Brilliant, 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 brilliant. Well done. Tahir, your inputs, please.
For me, that was the best performance of the night. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a poet myself, but you blew everyone away.
Thank you very much.
From a poetry perspective, I don't want Sayyid Ammar to steal our poets. We don't want any more speakers. Stick to poetry.
Thank you.
But just to critique you, I think the latter part, the second segment, the third segment was perfect. Your way with words, your wordmanship, the way you flow, everything is perfect. I just take a few pauses in the spoken word side of things. The first, remember, 1 minute? I take a few pauses, let people digest the poetry, the metaphors. Your ability to have mastery over words, and not just words, but to have them flow. That is a talent that you can't teach. And at 13, I didn't know what a metaphor was, and you're mastering them already.
SubhanAllah.
So please do continue. And I think if there was a golden buzzer, they'd definitely give that to you.
2 golden buzzers today. We've been treated quite well in terms of the participants. Thank you very much, Tahir.
Thank you so much.
No worries. Say Jalal, please.
A marvelous performance. I really enjoyed. I really appreciate your memorization, because you memorize all of this. Of course, you have wrote this. Eye contact perfect, your movement, all of the things Dr. Ammar and Dr. Tahir mentioned. But it's better to start your poetry with Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, even in your actually wordings. Yeah, start with that. I appreciate your performance. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Sayyid Jalal, Sayyid Mesum.
I just want the camera to zoom in on this for a minute.
There
The
we
jib
go.
right here, maybe. This is for you.
That says a number 10
10
for
out
the
of 10.
audience that can't see it. That's a number 10 on
They can't see it?
his sheet. Tell us more.
So, I think I agree. You were one of the most unique contestants we've had so far. You have a storytelling voice. I could even feel the only thing maybe you were missing is a tune, because everything was tempo. Everything was there. The veins in your throat, I could see the intensity. I could feel it. From the moment you started, you demanded my attention. I think the world is going to know your name.
Inshallah, thank you.
Ahsantum, Sayyid Mesum. And lastly,
Barakallah feek.
Nazar.
Yeah, you smashed it. Bravo. Wallahi. Wallah. Yeah,
smashed.
ما Yeah. I think our community needs you.
Thank you.
And you are the Shia Voice discovered you, and you are the future.
Thank you very much.
By the way, I liked your glass. Beautiful glass.
Can I add one last thing? Sorry.
Yes, you can.
You're only 13. To be a good poet, you need to have a lot of people overlook that. You need to know a lot. You need to have a lot of knowledge about history. I could just learn so much from your poetry today, mashallah.
Thank you very much.
Anything you want to say to the to the judges?
Just thank you, to be honest.
Just thank you, to be honest. Guys, put your hands together for this man. Well done.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Everyone give you positive feedback. How do you feel?
I feel really happy and I'm proud that I actually did this.
Amazing, amazing. It's very unique as well. It's like you've got your own style. Did you practice? Clearly you practiced a lot.
Yes.
Assalamu alaikum, your name and where you're coming from?
Wa alaikum assalam. My name is Dr. Muhammad Ali Naqvi. I'm from Leicester and I'm here for the Shia Voice auditions.
MashaAllah, doctor. Are you feeling confident?
Alhamdulillah, yeah. I'm really excited actually because I think it's an excellent atmosphere. I'm really looking forward to it.
Inshallah. And how are you going to impress the judges tonight?
I just try to be myself really, and I've practiced a lot. Let's see if the judges get impressed. But even if not, I think coming here, it's a big thing, so I'm happy with
that. Hey, Doctor, you're gonna go on stage. How do you feel?
Feel a bit nervous.
This isn't the clinic.
I know, and feeling excited as well. So let's see.
I'm sure you're gonna do amazing. May Allah reward you.
Thanks a lot.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Your name?
Dr. Muhammad Ali Naqvi.
You're going to be reciting tonight.
Hamd Bari Ta'ala in Urdu.
Go ahead.
I choose Alhamd, which is Hamd Bari Ta'ala, so it's basically in Urdu, the divine beauty of God. And the reason I choose that, I think it has got a lot of variation and I had a lot of margin to prove my potential in terms of high and low pitch, and that's why I choose that one.
कोई तो है जो निज़ाम हस्ती चला रहा है वही खुदा दिखाई भी जो न दे नजर भी वो आ रहा है वही खुदा है वही खुदा है वही खुदा नजर भी रखे समाते भी वो जान लेता है नियतें भी जो खाने लाशऊर में जगमगा रहा है वही खुदा है तलाश उसको न कर बुतों में वो है बदलती रुतों में जो दिन को रात और रात को दिन बना रहा है वही खुदा है वही खुदा है वही खुदा है कोई तो है जो निज़ाम हस्ती चला रहा है वही खुदा
I was definitely feeling nervous. I was having goosebumps. I was very nervous because the judges obviously were giving very useful comment, and obviously they know what they're talking about. So I thought there wasn't any margin of error. So I was definitely very nervous. But I must say that since the first 10-15 seconds, I actually got quite comfortable, and then actually I enjoyed my performance, to be honest.
I think the best thing that you have that's going for you is your voice, the quality of it. It's soft, it's soothing. Yeah. But you took on Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan Sahab, right?
Yeah.
That's the grand maestro. Rarely do people touch it and I think, how recent did you start reciting?
In 2012, since I came to this country,
Okay.
my wife pushed me to
2012. Okay. I think you put all your effort in the stanza, and then the line you just kept it very soft. But I don't think it's necessary to just keep your volume low in the beginning. Koi to hai jo nizam hasti. So I think even in the first astai, I think you need to show the power. Maybe you kept the pitch lower so you can go higher.
Yeah, that's exactly
But
what
somewhere you should show it. Show your full strength. I think you were holding back. I think you have a lot of potential. I would, maybe go to a vocal coach. I think you have a lot of potential. You can, just the notes, work on the notes. Your voice quality is amazing, mashallah.
Thank you.
Ahsantum, Sayyid Jalal, please.
Dr. Muhammad Ali Naqawi, beautiful recitation. Mainly you recited in Maqam Ajam. I like your flexibility. You have very flexible voice, as Sayyid mentioned. So you have to work because you have potentially a gift from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You have to nourish it. Thank you.
Ahsantum, Sayyidina. And lastly, Mullah Nazar, please.
Oh, mashallah, Dr. Muhammad Ali Naqawi. Instead of giving my feedback, I will ask you a question.
Of course.
Yeah, it will be more benefit for everyone. What we have to drink to keep our voice strong?
Abu Zamzam.
What?
Abu Zamzam.
Interesting.
Abu Zamzam is not available here. Say something else, yani.
I normally...
Ginger, something.
I'll tell you what I normally do. Before I have to recite, I normally have hot water with a lemon, ginger, and a bit of honey. That actually opens your voice.
Bravo. Thank you. Thank you. It's very benefit for everyone.
Sorry to actually interrupt here. How to strong the voice?
To keep it strong.
We can't strong the voice with water.
No, to keep. If it's strong, just to keep it strong.
Yeah, to keep it, yes. But we can't strong our voice with water. The water just can smooth your voice.
With chicken masala, maybe.
Chicken masala is destroying your voice. Yeah, I think to make your voice strong, as I told you, increase the dimension of your voice. Lower pitch, the difference between the lower pitch and the highest pitch. Yeah. It should be around 21 pitches.
Okay.
3 octaves.
Sure.
Okay?
Perfect.
That made absolute sense to every single one of us, but definitely you. Thank you so much for your time, Sayyid Jalal. And of course, thank you for your time as well. Thank you very much. Guys, put your hands together for that.
When I feel all alone and my heart...
Doctor, how did it go?
I think it went all right. I think it was as I expected. Obviously, the comments were quite useful, and obviously, I'm going to work on that in future.
Assalamu alaikum, your name and where you're coming from?
Walaikum assalam. My name is Abdin Rajani and I'm from Leicester.
MashaAllah. And what are you doing here in London tonight?
So I'm here to compete in the Shia Voice and recite a Mesum.
I call you.
Zain, you're about to go on stage. How do you feel?
Well, at first I was feeling a little bit nervous, but now nothing to worry about.
Oh, it's gone away.
Yeah. Mostly.
Nice and relaxed. Well, that's going to help with your performance, inshallah.
Salam Zangman, your name?
Walaikum salam. My name's Zain Abidin Rajani,
Zain al-Abidin Rajani. How old are you?
12 years old.
Where's the one place in the world you would love to recite? If you had the chance tomorrow, they said to you, we're going to book you a ticket to recite somewhere. Where would that be?
Well, I would love to recite in the holy land of Karbala.
MashaAllah.
Because, it's just a beautiful place to, recite and tell the story of Imam Hussein in Islam.
MashaAllah. Have you been to Karbala before?
Yeah.
Okay, so inshallah, you know that if you win this competition, Imam Hussein TV will give you the opportunity to recite for 10 nights in Karbala at the Imam Hussein TV studios. So it's going to be a big opportunity for you. What are you going to recite for us tonight?
So tonight I'm going to recite Ammar about Imam Hussein. It's in English. It tells basically the whole story of Karbala.
Beautiful. Please go ahead.
Before I went on stage, I was feeling really, my heart was pounding and I was really, really nervous. But now it's really calm and, I'm really happy that I got to do what I did. And, I'm really humble for the opportunity. Hussein al-Gharib
Classic tune.
al-Hussein Hussein al-Shaheed Shaheed al-Hussein Hussein al-Gharib al-Gharib al-Hussein Hussein al-Shaheed Shaheed Salams on the head of my Mawla Hussein Salams on the lips of my blessed Hussein For days in the desert your body remained with thousands of arrows your shroud they became and on Arbaeen where the millions will pray the grief and the mourning for you Hussein Hussein al-Gharib al-Gharib al-Hussein Hussein The screams of the children thirsty for water The duty was sent to Abbas, our Savior. The Lion of God could be seen riding faster to reach Al-Furat and to please his Sakinah. But how does he fall from the horse with no hands? The flag of Islam laying bare on the sand. A lady was seen peering out from the tents. A cry from the heavens that Zahra presents. Oh shimmer, why on his chest the sword stained in blood was Hussein's final test. Hussein, to your mother, it's time to ascend. Your trials in Karbala have come
حسين الغريب الغريب الحسين حسين الشهيد The fire, the burning, the tents up in flames. O Zainab, protect Imam Ali bin Hussein. The soldiers of Yazid want to beat us with chains. The women and children are crying in vain. Oh Baba Ali, please come back and defend us. Your children are waiting for you to return. Sakina would cry every night for her father, and Zainab would cradle Hussein's little daughter. But when they presented his head on a platter, Sakina could not bear to live any longer. But no one could comfort or soothe young Sakina. She died in a prison with Zainab beside her. Hussein al-Gharib al-Gharib al-Hussein.
I recited Hussein al-Gharib, the English version. I chose this one because it's really close to my heart and it's one of the first ones I've ever recited on my own, and I recite it every Ashura if I get the opportunity to.
أحسنتم. صلوات على محمد وآل محمد.
ما شاء الله.
أحسنتم.
Zain al-Abidin, I was so proud of you. You know, for somebody at the age of 12 to make us feel that we've been alongside the Ahlulbayt alayhi salam on that fateful and difficult journey is something commendable. There were some lines that really touched us. You know, Hussein, it's time to ascend back to your mother Fatima. Such lines you expressed in a wonderful way. You made us feel every emotion that you had, and I could feel the crowd as well at the same time.
Yeah.
So very well done. Credit to you. And may God continue to give you the strength to serve.
Thank you.
Mona Nazar, you were clearly very emotional. Why?
I heard this Noha in other place,
yeah.
But the way he recited was very, very emotional. You touched my heart. And your personality is very nice. I mean, you know, few episodes we are saying, don't use your mobile phone. You have this notebook, the way you had your book, this book, yeah, is very traditional.
Yeah.
You are real Noha Khan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, Noha Khan?
Yeah.
You are real Noha Khan. Beautiful, beautiful, mashallah.
Are these all of the poems that you've recited?
So not all of them.
I wanted to get to that.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
So this
actually, sorry. Why don't we go to Sayyid Mesum and then we'll get an explanation as to what this is. Sayyid Mesum.
You know, some of the legends, they've scolded me too, and the current Noha Khans for using our phones, and so I don't blame Mullah Nazar when he tells the younger ones, you know, put a paper in front of you. This book that he's holding right now, I can tell this is not his. This has aged. It has to be in his family. It's called a bayaz, right?
Okay.
And the one who holds it is called sahib-i-bayaz. So I think this, either it's from your family or you know someone that has, I'm sure this is not English Nohas and they're all of them. Please tell us.
Tell us the history behind this book. We'd love to know.
So my granddad, he made this book for my dad, who wrote all of his, recitations in here, and he's wrote like a really big chunk of all of them that he used to love from Nadeem Sarwar. And now he's given it to me to write all of mine inside and recite it from.
MashaAllah. It's a rare sight to see somebody holding this.
Mullah, you know, this story reminded me the very beautiful قصيدة, not قصيدة, بيتين, but it's in Arabic. لا عذب الله أمي إنها شربت حب الوصي وغذتنيه باللبن وكان لي والد يهوى أبا حسن فصرت من ذي وذا أهوى أبا حسن.
اللهم صل على
Muhammad and Bali.
Bravo to your parents, bravo to your father, bravo to your mother.
Where's Dad? Dad, where are you? Where is he? Well, the thing is, I know Dad. He's a friend of mine. So, Dad, go on. If it runs in the family truly, then Dad must be a reciter. Go on, Dad, go on.
Bismillah.
Go on, Dad.
Just say Nara Haydari.
Get ready for the dad's voice.
Say it, come
Oh,
on.
the dad is using a mobile.
By Muhammad wa Ali Muhammad, salawat. मदद कीजिए या इमाम में ज़माना हटा दीजिए ग़ैबत का पर्दा खुदारा पर्दा खुदारा मदद कीजिए या इमाम में ज़माना.
MashaAllah. MashaAllah. So I think you must have gotten it from your grandfather. I'm just kidding. MashaAllah, great.
Ahsantum. Sayyid Mesum, last couple of words.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Really quickly, natural talent. I've heard the original one. This one was better. MashaAllah. If I want to see you in the next, if I'm not speaking for everybody here. If I do see you in the second round, I want to see some tempo. Want to see some rhythm. Also, don't be scared. Don't be nervous. You have a lot of talent. I know you kept looking up for approval. Be in the moment.
Ahsantum. Say Jalal lastly.
Zain al-Abidin, beautiful recitation, marvelous. In some parts, the wording were elongated and the melody was actually finished. So you should work on this. Yes? This is called tatabuq. This is called actually matching the melody with the words. This melody itself, it was very beautiful. And you recite it kind of, we expect a little bit more from you. Why? With the wordings. You can give a little bit more ihsas to each word when you recite. Your voice is very beautiful, but you can add a little bit of more melodies to your voice, to the wordings. Thank you very much. All the best.
Guys, I think that was an amazing performance. Please put your hands together for Zain al-Abidin Rajani, guys. Well done.
Oh Allah, I know you'll answer. Do you hear me?
MashaAllah. Well done. How do you feel like it went?
I think it was pretty easy, but at the beginning I was just a little bit nervous, but now...
It happens to everyone. So we said that you've got a beautiful name. We said you've got a beautiful face. Well, now everyone knows you've got a beautiful voice. What a combination. Are you happy?
Yeah, I'm really happy.
Well done, Zain. Amazing.
So many thanks to Zain al-Abidin Rajani for his heartfelt participation and his recitation. Needless to say, it's going to be a tough decision for the judges today, but we'll find out if he has won or he's through to the next round towards the end of the show. Please put your hands together and help me welcome the next participant on the Shia Voice.
Very, very, very nice.
Triple thank you.
MashaAllah. You're going to do amazing today, looking beautiful, nice Quran recitation in nearness to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I really wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
That velvet jacket drops. But I don't think you have a clue what I just said. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
What's your name?
My name is Hasnain Anwari.
Hassanan Anwari. Hassanan, how old are you?
I am 8 years old.
8 years old. Who's your favorite member of all of the Imams of the Ahlulbayt? Who do you love the most?
Imam Mahdi alayhi salam.
Allahumma salli ala. And tonight, what are you reciting?
I am reciting Surah Al-Mulk.
Surah Al-Mulk. It's your favorite surah of the Holy Quran?
Yes.
Beautiful. Mom and dad here?
My mom is.
Where's mom? MashaAllah, mom. Credit to you. Credit to you. Okay, let's make mom proud and make all of us proud as well, young man. Go ahead.
I joined the Shia Voice to see how good I was. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Tabarakalladhi biyadihi
MashaAllah, such a sweet voice.
الذي خلق الموت والحياة ليبلوكم أيكم أحسن عملا وهو العزيز الغفور الذي خلق سبع سماوات طباقا ما ترى في خلق الرحمن من تفاوت فارجع البصر هل ترى من فطور ثم ارجع البصر كرتين ينقلب إليك البصر خاسئا وهو حسير ولقد زينا السماء الدنيا بمصابيح وجعلناها رجوما للشياطين وأعتدنا لهم عذاب السعير وللذين كفروا بربهم عذاب جهنم وبئس المصير صدق الله العلي العظيم.
He's definitely memorized a lot. I've got to give him that with a sweet voice. Let's see how he's done.
Sing it. صلوات على محمد وآل محمد.
My favorite part of the day was me reciting.
Everyone's done it for you. Yes? MashaAllah, Hassanin, MashaAllah. Your shoelaces are tied up immaculately. You're standing foot by foot next to each other. Your shirt is done. Your velvet blazer is perfect.
Thank you.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. I'm just saying, MashaAllah, MashaAllah, MashaAllah. May God inshallah, keep you safe and sound. I'm going to go to the judges. Say, Jalal, please, your first opinion.
Hassanain, mashallah, beautiful recitation. I don't know, do you recite standing up or sitting down usually?
Standing up.
Oh, good, mashallah, very good. So it's quite difficult to recite when you are standing up, because usually for the recitation of the Holy Quran, they usually sit down, but of course, maybe Mullah Nazar is not in agreement with me, but usually they sit down, okay? Beautiful recitation. So at this age, mashallah, you did maqamat, and as well, I'm sure that you copied the reciter. Who is your favorite reciter?
Abdul Basit Abdul Samad.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Can you recite a short surah, like for example, Surah Al-Kawthar? Do you know, have you practiced?
No.
Okay, no problem, no problem. You work, inshallah, with your nafas, with your breathing, and ahkam, the rules of recitation, and as well some letters like letter ghain. Of course, it's quite difficult for you, letter qaf and ghain, but inshallah you will work on these, inshallah, rules. I appreciate your recitation. Thank you very much.
Perfect. Sayyid Mesum, please.
Yeah, you've humbled me. I mean, what score do you want me to give you? I have a lot of introspection to do myself. I don't think I'm eligible to be judging you. You're so young, so cute. I'm so proud of you, mashallah.
Ahsantum, Sayyid Mesum. Dr. Sayyid Ammar.
You've certainly reignited a passion for, I think, the members of the audience to ask themselves whether they have memorized such a surah of the Holy Quran. So you could actually turn out to be an inspiration to many people in terms of their love of the Holy Quran. I don't think you can only recite Quran. I think you've got a few more tricks up that long sleeve of yours. So I think you could do du'as. I think you could do nohas. I think you can be somebody who's a jack of all trades and master of quite a few of them as well. It was excellent, very well done. I'm really proud of you, and likewise, I'm proud of Mom. Really well done, thank you.
Ahsantum, Dr. Sayyid Ammar. And
Bravo, Hassanain Anwari. You know, when you came, I was thinking how he can pronounce Arabic words. And when you started, I said, okay, mashallah, he can do. But when you reached this ayah, تكاد تميز من الغيظ كلما ألقي فيها فوج سألهم خزنتها. It's not easy. It's not easy. Bravo. Very nice. Good pronunciation. By the way, even Ahkam Tajweed, you did it very well. Very fine. Bravo.
What's your mother tongue? What language do you speak normally? Do you speak any Arabic?
No, I speak Urdu and English.
So you
janta?
You have zero
To
Arabic?
Urdu janta?
MashaAllah.
हम भी उर्दू जानता but इतना नहीं जानता टोरा जानता.
Right. On that note, please, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together, please, for Hussein Anwari.
I'm alone, I'm in pain, I want to hear. Good job. How do you think that it went?
I think it went pretty good.
Okay, mashallah, you look the part, you recited amazingly. Do you reckon you've done enough to get to the next round?
Yes.
Good job, man. Give me a high five.
Assalamu alaikum, your name and where you're coming from?
Wa Islam, Sayyid Muntasir from Peterborough.
Why have you come to London tonight?
मैं नोहे के लिए आया हूँ पंजाबी नोहा पढ़ने के लिए.
Sayyid, you're going to go on stage right now. Are you okay?
Yeah, alhamdulillah.
Yeah. Scared?
Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Your name?
Sayyid Muntasir Mahdi.
And what will you be reciting tonight?
Punjabi Noha.
Sayyid Muntazir Mahdi Shirazi, please go ahead and recite.
मेरा दिल सी कि मैं अपना आप कुछ एक्सप्रेशन दिखावां लोगन कि मेरे विच की कुछ है. वैसे शौकिया तौर ते किसी कंपटीशन में आज तक हिस्सा नहीं लिया ते मौका मिला तो मैं हिस्सा लिया. वीरण घर आ जावे तेरा खाली मैं झूला झूलावां वतन तो दूर दूर रहंदे वीरां नूं कोई ले आवे मर ना जावां वीरण घर आ जावे तेरा खाली.
Madam, go, Madam.
Sayyid, Do you have something else?
इसी को मातम में कर लो या कोई और सा मातम?
ये नोहा सीने ज़नी पढ़ो. ये मंक़बत है और ये सीने ज़नी पढ़ो. Please, I'm saying in English, I'm saying recite a noha instead, yeah.
ना मारो मुसलमानों ये ज़हरा का चैन है. ना मारो मुसलमानों ये ज़हरा का चैन है. कहती रही ये ज़ैनब, कहती रही ये ज़ैनब, मेरा हुसैन है. ना मारो मुसलमानों ये ज़हरा का चैन है. ना मारो मुसलमानों. अब दश्ते करबला में कोई नहीं रहा. अब दश्ते करबला में कोई नहीं रहा. घर लुट गया रसूल का, घर लुट गया रसूल का. बहनों का बहन है. ना मारो मुसलमानों ये ज़हरा का चैन है. ना मारो मुसलमानों.
Salawat. Allah.
Hassan, you okay? Yeah. Okay, fantastic, brilliant.
ज़ाहिर बात है टेंशन थोड़ी वाली फर्स्ट टाइम होंदी ते फर्स्ट ही मेरा एक्सपीरियंस थी.
You didn't engage with the audience. You didn't ask them to help you. You did everything yourself. You don't need to do that.
Okay.
Ahsant.
I loved your first one. It was beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ahsant. Mona Nazar, please.
ما شاء الله سيد منتظر مهدي شيرازي. This kind of recitation, this kind of noha, it's very traditional in Pakistan. The way is like this. It should be the jawab very low. Namaro Musalman. It should be like this.
आस्ताई कम होनी चाहिए.
Yeah.
ये बहुत traditional नो है पाकिस्तान का.
Yeah, this is the traditional way. And normally, as I said in previous episode, normally this kind of noha, one guy cannot recite. They come 8 or 10 people group. They recite in group because it's very difficult. It's very difficult. Bravo. Okay, I feel that the job which 10 people can do, you did it yourself.
Yeah, I see that.
I felt that the vocals were a little dry. You have a lot of potential. I agree with the other judges that the noha wasn't the right choice. It was for a group. It was meant for a group, and because of that, you were reciting it like you were screaming. Even though your vocals are really good, I just felt that it was emotionless. It could have been more emotional.
Sayyid Muntazir, thank you so much for your time. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you.
Life you gave with your death and your valor. You were brave. Every
MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Very nice, very nice. You happy now?
Yeah, alhamdulillah.
Thank you so much for serving the Ahlulbayt alayhim wassalam. Thank you so much. Bless you, Sayyid.
So many thanks to Sayyid Muntazir for his Urdu rendition. Now to announce to the ladies and gentlemen in the hall and to the judges and to the viewers at home that this is the final participant of today's show. What this means that after his segment, the judges will go to the room, inshallah, make the absolutely tough decision of choosing 5 people to go through to the next round. But for them to do that, they have to see the final segment and the final participant. So please help me in welcoming on the contestant on the Shia Voice.
Assalamu alaikum. Your name and where you're coming from?
My name is Amir Hedrizvi and I'm from Hachand.
MashaAllah. And you've come all the way to the Shia Voice tonight. What are you going to perform for us tonight?
A nasheed called Janam Fidaya Hedri.
Are you feeling confident?
Sayyid Amir Haidar is only 8 years old and is accompanied by his family.
Sayyid, are you ready to recite? Are you excited? scared a bit or no? A little bit. You're gonna be. Give me high five.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam.
Your name?
Mir Haider Rizvi,
Sayyid Amir Haider Rizvi. How old are you?
8 years old.
And tonight, what are you going to be reciting?
Janam Fidai Haidari.
Allah.
Now, Janam Fidai Haidari, can you tell us a bit about it?
It's about Imam Ali and how great he is.
Amazing, amazing. Okay, go ahead and please recite for us.
If you win the competition, how are you going to feel?
I feel happy.
And if you get the money, what are you going to do with the money?
I'm gonna move to Dubai.
Best answer.
जानम फिदाए हैदरी या अली 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 जानम
Allah
फिदाए हैदरी या अली 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 है मोहम्मद मेरा दिल तो सीना अली मेरे जीने का वाहिद करीना अली दीने सलाम का है नगीना अली हक़ मंजिल का पहला जीना अली दाश्त में अब्र का पहला क़तरा अली मेरा मुर्शद भी आका भी मौला अली अली मौला जानम फिदाए हैदरी या अली 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 जानम फिदाए हैदरी या अली 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 अली
Salawat.
Get a hug. We get a hug from Sayyid, mashallah. Can I get a hug as well, please, Sayyid? Thank you very, very much. Oi, Fidwa. Hello, Fidwa. Hello. Ahsantum Sayyid, sallu ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
Sayyid Mesum, you were clearly touched by his performance. Your thoughts, please.
Nothing but beauty, mashallah, mashallah.
Thank you.
You're clearly on the right path. Your pronunciation, so good. You know, usually, were you born and raised here?
Yes.
See, it's incredible. People don't understand. It's incredible to have to be born here and have such good pronunciation. So cute, so proud of you. I think you have a long way to go. Still very young. You have a sweet voice. Try sticking with the sweeter melodies. I know this was a very popular manqabat. Sweeter ones will suit you better. This one was good too, mashallah, mashallah.
Santum Sayyidina. Before I go to the main judges, I'd love to get your final thoughts on maybe the whole day as well as Sayyid as well, please. Tahir.
Firstly, I loved your performance. Resonated with the emotion in your voice. Although there was a language barrier, I felt your presence on stage. And you should be really, really proud of yourself and everybody out there as well who participated today. We've seen some incredible, incredible talent. And I'm proud to sit here and just witness it all.
Ahsant, ahsant. Many thanks for your time as well and for your dedication and for your words. Sayyid, there's still 3 more judges that I have to say something for. I'm going to go to Sayyid Jalal. Sayyid Jalal, your thoughts, please.
Sayyid, mashallah, you're very confident. the acting you were doing, it was beautiful, really. I enjoyed. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Sayyidina. Mona Nazar, I want to get your thoughts before I get the final thoughts.
Bravo, mashallah, Sayyid Ammar Rizvi. A very beautiful recitation. I can find here in your biography that you don't speak this language, but you chose yourself. That's written in your biography. And it's written that you love football.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which position do you play?
I play defense and midfielder.
Wow, mashallah. Bravo, that's
Do you have a
very good.
favorite? Do you have a favorite football team?
Yes, Arsenal.
Oh. Got a clap there, got a clap here.
That's it.
It's okay. May Allah guide you, inshallah, to the right path. Sayyidina, Ahsant. May Allah guide you, inshallah. Ahsant him. Dr. Sayyid Ammar, your final thoughts.
Well, I suppose first la'nat of the night goes towards his football club.
Right.
If you were to tell me who looks like a prince already, it's certainly him. You know, it's very regal, royal. And I love the traditional garb as well. Yeah. You know, when you're going to recite something like this, you should be proud of the traditional colors, the colors of the Sadat as well. It all came together, memorized as well.
Absolutely.
We've seen a lot of wonderful performances, but they needed their phones, they needed their notes. But here we've got somebody who's memorized at this very young age. And with that strong memory, you could go so far.
Inshallah.
Also, the posture and wanting the crowd to get involved. And when mentioning the Imam's name, suddenly the voice changed. And that's all signs of a wonderful
There's one thing
career.
that you mentioned in the previous episodes, and that's the use of pause, especially in recitation. He used that quite a lot today, Sayyid.
Yes, he did. He did. As I said, the control of the crowd was excellent.
Fantastic.
That's at the age of 8.
Yeah.
At the age of 16, God knows how successful he'll be, inshallah.
MashaAllah. Please, everyone, put your hands together for Sayyid Ammar Rizvi. Thank you very much.
MashaAllah. Well done, Sayyid. Did you enjoy that?
Yeah.
Did you have fun?
Yes.
Good. Do you think that you've done good enough to go to the next round?
Yes.
Inshallah, inshallah. Thank you so much, Sayyid. You did amazing.
So that, ladies and gentlemen, concludes the night. One thing is for certain. I do not envy the position of the judges right here. We have had some amazing performances today, from little Ruqayya all the way to the rap poetry of Taqi Abbas, to some amazing Urdu recitations to Ammar just now. So we're going to leave it to the judges to make that absolutely difficult decision to nominate 5 from today's 13 contestants, inshallah, to qualify for the next round.
It's the end of the day, and the judges once again have the difficult task of deciding which contestants are eliminated from the competition and which 5 go on to compete at the semi-finals. Contestants participating are from across the globe, which means the standard of talent has been raised. The judges have their favourites, but there are also those contestants who are head-to-head with either one, just missing out on a chance to get to the semi-finals.
Welcome back, dear viewers of Imam Hussein TV. This part of the show is my favorite because it's the chance to understand and know and realize who the 5 lucky contestants are that are going to go through to the next round. Sayyidina, it's a difficult choice.
Very difficult, very difficult. I think they all did amazing. Yep. But I found very interesting when Taqi recited, I feel like he's created his own genre. Okay. And it's mixed together. So maybe this can be a whole form of servitude for Ahlulbayt alayhim salam.
Fantastic. We'll find out if he's gone through to the next round.
See what happens.
So now we're going to welcome the participants on the Shia Voice. Back. Get going, guys.
As the final list is compiled, the crew and the judges prepare for the announcement.
Say it over to you.
Words cannot express how proud I am, and I speak on behalf of the judges, we all are, of each and every one of you. Especially you three there in the middle. Because you are the stars. Irrespective of whatever happens tonight, you three are stars. Hassanin, Amir, and Ruqayya. Ruqayya, you will live in our hearts for a very long time. And we're so proud of you, proud of Amir, proud of Hassanin, each of you, and also the twins. MashaAllah, you gave from your heart, and you were full of sincerity, and you all done an amazing job, each and every one of you. I could go from the right to the left, those who've come from Sweden and Germany and Glasgow, and it's so difficult for us to say no. And sometimes some groups in the World Cup are known as the groups of death, because you have so much talent in one group. But alas, this is the nature of competition. We're going to be calling out some names. When your name is called out, if you can please come to the front, just step forward a couple of steps. So I'll begin with the first name. Muhammad Ali al-Rikabi.
السوداني سراج الدين.
Dr. Muhammad Ali Naqvi.
Can I have brother Taqi Abbas Muraj?
And the final name, Zain al-Abidin Rajani. Congratulations to each and every one of you all for them. Commiserations to each and every one of you who did not make it. I'm sure you're servants in your own communities, and you will continue to serve Ahlulbayt. Thank you all so much for coming. A round of applause, loudest please. Round of applause.
Ahsantu. Thank you very much. Thank you. Ahsantu. Unlucky guys. Commiserations. Unlucky. Many thanks to the winners, please, of this night's episode of the Shia Voice. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum, Taqi Abbas. How are you feeling?
Walaikum salam, alhamdulillah, I'm feeling very well.
Was there any doubt that you were going to get through?
A bit, however, not a lot.
Walaikum salam, I'm feeling really happy that I managed to get through to the round.
Were you feeling confident that you were going to go through, or was it 50-50 chance?
Well, at the beginning I was really nervous, but then as I was about to walk onto the stage, I was like, it's going to be all right.
I'm feeling amazing, I'm feeling excellent. I think words can't describe. I wasn't expecting, because I was really just happy with the performance, but I'm really happy that I got selected for the second round.
Were you confident that you were going to get through to the next round?
الحمد لله احنا كنا متوكلين على الله واهل البيت داعمين وبذلك الحمد لله التوفيق دائما موجود نحمد الله.
الحقيقة ما كنت متصور، لأن بدي أقدم أفضل بهواي يعني، والشوية الصوت حكم علي يعني ما سمعت صوتي زين، بس إن شاء الله القادم أفضل.
I did say it was going to be a difficult decision. Any surprises in that?
Oh, I don't even know what to say.
I think
I don't even know what to say, Mullah. This is hard, man.
It is really hard. I think Sayyid Ammar kind of managed our expectations when he went to the first three. He's like, listen, we love you.
Yeah.
You're the stars of the show.
Yeah.
It was like almost managing our emotions.
Yeah,
I was like, oh,
thank you,
no,
thank you, Sayyid. Thank you. No, it was. I think the finale is going to be very tough.
It's going to be tough. We're looking forward to it. It's going to be an exciting time. On that note, thank you very much for watching. Thank you to our dear audience. Thank you to our guests and the special guests and the judges as well. Inshallah, we'll see you in another episode of the Shia Voice. Well, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
As lovers of the Ahlulbayt, we all have an inclination to the epitome of love. When we rejoice, when times are hard, whatever stage of life we are in, we all yearn to be in one special place. We all wish to visit the blessed shrine of Imam Hussein in the holy city of Karbala. Not all of us have the blessing to visit the shrine of Imam Hussein, but there is still a way to experience the sights and sound of the blessed land of Karbala in the comfort of your own homes.
We call upon you, dear viewers, to support us in our financial costs to help bring the holy land of Karbala beaming into your homes. We are your gateway to Karbala. Assalamu alaikum and welcome to Imam Hussein TV3.
Assalamu alaikum rahmatullah wa barakatuh and Ramadan Kareem. The Imam Hussein Charity will be running its food basket campaign again this year, giving you the opportunity to help destitute and impoverished families throughout the whole of Iraq and Afghanistan. Each food basket contains essentials such as rice, flour, dried lemons, tea, fruits and vegetables, oil, tomato paste, dates, and much, much more. Each basket is £25 and can feed a family of 4 for up to 10 days. You can feed a family of 4 for the whole of Ramadan for only £75. You can donate via bank transfer, PayPal, or visit us at www.imamhusseincharity.com.
The hijab has been worn in practice for centuries. Even before Islam, the women of the Abrahamic line would cover themselves with a veil and would act with respect and honor.
When eating, especially, no one would come next to sit with me or think maybe they would be affected with something like that.
Many of our young people are smoking weed because it's glorified in music, in art, in culture, and in popular culture.
It was a small procession, and it became now, hundreds of people, thousands of people that were coming, and you had lines of people who were also watching this procession.
Let me talk to the Christian, let me talk to the Jewish, let me talk to the Muslim and to the non-Muslim. Without following the line of Imam Hussein, there is no other choice. Only one line. Imam Hussein represents the authority of Ibrahim, the Prophet Ibrahim, and the Prophet Moses, and the Prophet Jesus.
If you look in the Kitab al-Irshad in the book, Imam Hussein did not say to my Shia. He said, I come as the Imam of humanity, like everybody.
As the religious authority in Iraq and the local governments in Iraq have advised, we will take extra precautions to look after those attending our programs and participating in our ceremonial activity.
The fact that the scholars for hundreds of years have recited it, have encouraged this recitation, is a major indication of its recommendation.
It is made clear to us that there is a duty for us when it comes to our Imam. Let us not forget the famous narration mentioned by the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Whoever dies and does not know the Imam of his time has died a death of ignorance. In a great saying by Amir al-Mu'mineen Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salam, to Kumail ibn Ziyad, he tells him, "O Kumail, a believer, a mu'min is someone who follows our words."
At the age of just 18, when she was martyred, she remains to be one of the brightest lights of guidance to mankind until this day. For their light does not turn off when their soul is taken to the heavens for them to live in eternity with the bounties of Allah Azza wa Jal.